days, it is fashionable to attribute all kinds of phenomenal powers towards our DNA, to the point we may start thinking, what exactly is the point of fighting against our genetic destiny? But really, is our DNA all that powerful? Hi everybody, it's Aisyah, and I'd like to talk about a debate that has been going on since the 1860s that discusses about what exactly makes a person, well, themselves. Nature versus nurture. As a child, I've always wondered, how did I become myself? How did my brother become himself? And how did the people around me become what they are today? As I grew up, I started to understand more about myself, especially when I entered here in secondary school, Alushat Satya. But first of all, before diving into it, what exactly is nature and nurture? Nature is what we think as pre-wiring. It is influenced by genetic inheritance and other biological factors. This includes examples like facial structure, character, and even diseases. But what about nurture? Nurture is generally taken as the influence of external factors, such as our experiences and basically the environment that we are. You see, as an individual, at some point of our lives, we have compared ourselves towards others when we feel inferior in certain things. For example, wow, they can play music so beautifully. Or maybe, wow, look at them, they are way smarter than us. And might as well think that this is because they are naturally born with it. Or are they? So I decided to interview several people, from close friends to a staff that I know that works in a psychology-based YouTube channel called Psych2Go. Which do you think determines a person's self? Nature or nurture? And if so, why? They all had different answers with unique perspectives, and some even giving strong reasons with their chat filling up my whole screen. In terms of nature, it is something that we can't change, as it is already imprinted in ourselves, which means that it partly defines ourselves as a person. You will still have your unique self unless you want to change as a result of the external environment. And in Islam, even though it may not be 100%, the family that you are born in is the first thing that determines what you will be in the future. But what about nurture, you may ask? Life is all about ups and downs, perceiving the world around us and gaining experiences. Over time, this builds up our morals, beliefs, personality, and much, much more, depending on how the environment is around us. But here's the catch. Passion and talent are two different things. Picture this. You are a person who is extremely talented in music, but you have never been exposed to it at all. As a result, you will become unaware of the talent that you have in the first place, and eventually, you'll never get the chance to develop this talent. On the other hand, a person who does not have talent in music at all is exposed to musical instruments, and over time becomes passionate about it. Practicing every day, as a result, they can play. So, don't let your nature stop you from doing the things that you want, as long as it is good. Because our minds are basically capable of anything possible as long as you want to put effort into it. And so, I want to leave you all with this final thought. Despite of what you may have heard before, you are not the battleground upon which nature and nurture fight. Absolutely not. You are the canvas upon which they collaborate. You are the product of their interactions. And you, yes you are such a unique and beautiful person just the way you are.